Oh, yes. First of all, there are a few inaccuracies in what Gershon said. A majority of countries in the world today are not members of the ICC. There are
123
74
countries are
states.
members.
There are 74 states that have ratified the status of the ICC. 11 states have signed but not ratified it, and 109 states have done neither. The only members of the ICC are European countries, Canada, most countries of South America, and about 4 or 5 countries in Africa. The rest of the world is not part of the ICC. It is not an international court. The United States is not part of it either, precisely because of the fear that was confirmed as valid, that the ICC would be used and politicized and hijacked by countries to try and indict American soldiers and officers involved in wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, and indeed this has been the case. As regard to what Gershon keeps calling the state of Palestine, again, the fact that a majority of General Assembly members recognize this non-existent state is irrelevant, because decisions of the General Assembly are not binding in international law, and the General Assembly does not have the power or the authority to create countries. By the way, it goes to show that the idea according to which the General Assembly created the State of Israel in November 1947 is wrong. The vote of the General Assembly was only a recommendation, in the same way that the General Assembly did not establish the State of Israel, it did not establish a State of Palestine either. And again, the ICC does not include a majority of world powers, on the contrary, and therefore the United States itself is not part of it and is taking action against it, because also in the case of the United States, the ICC has been hijacked and politicized to try and convict American soldiers and officers who've been fighting on behalf of the United States in places such as Afghanistan and Iraq.